biggest story nationally so far today is that Minnesota Vikings running back Adrian Peterson will be reinstated Friday. He will. This is 7 months to the day that he was placed on the commissioner's exempt list. The NFL announced this afternoon that he will be allowed to participate in all of the Vikings' preseason activities. What do you all make of this?
I don't think he'll be participating in the Vikings preseason activities. He doesn't want to be a Minnesota Viking. He's going to force their hand, and he, in all probability, unless he has a change of heart, my opinion, will be traded. I just don't see him in a Vikings uniform.
And I think I maintain that it's best for the franchise and for him to part ways and move on in life. He's from Texas. I think he'll end up with the Dallas Cowboys. But I asked Les the other day, Dan, what about the Broncos going after him?
That's what I was going to. Some of this stuff
in a New York minute.
You think it could happen?
No, I don't think it can happen.
Okay,
but I think it would be wonderful if it did.
What if
talk about taking a lot of the pressure off Peyton Manning? Mm-hmm. I mean, isn't that one of the
people, Dan, of Colorado accept Adrian Peterson?
I don't know. I think that given all the other, I don't even know if the Broncos would. I mean, they've worked hard to clean up their image quite consistently since a lot of the previous years it maybe wasn't so good. I can't see it working here.
Well, and
can he play football? Is he a really good football player?
I guess that's really all that matters.
That's right. That's what fans care about. Most fans care about.
Shifting to a running game, but there's one major issue. Salary cap. They don't have
right. They'd have to make room.
So how would,
because he's $12.5 million this year.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see who.
I think that's all they have left. At
you're
this
going
point, right?
back to Peyton and say, "Would you take $6 more million?"
I wonder if Peyton would take a pay cut to have Adrian.
You'd
Peterson.
have to cut. I mean, I think people in Colorado will accept. Yes, they would accept him.
Yes.
I think they would accept him. I think anybody will accept him. Really, I think they will. New York Jets will accept him. Miami Dolphins, whoever it might be.
And that's coming from a guy who's wearing his Vikings purple today.
But I really wonder who you would have to cut. You'd have to go to Ryan Clady and say take $3 million less. You'd have to go to Von Miller's going to make $9 million. Say, how good do you want to be? Do you want to take $5 million this year after he's worked so hard? That's a bad way of putting it. He's been here long enough that he's gotten to the point where he's finally making big money.
You can go to DeMarcus Ware, who's making a big chunk of change.
That's what. I think I said him.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you said Von Miller.
Yeah, well, I said DeMarcus Ware. Before that, Ryan Clady, you'd have to go to Chris Harris maybe and say, "Hey, we
just signed a new deal."
Yeah.
What else you got?
I think it's a real difficult play to work him in.
Of course,
even if he wanted to come here and they wanted him.